I'm one of the creators that Michaela Nagera invited on her point of view brand trip. Very confusing considering that most of her viewers have never seen me before. And that's okay. I love my corner of the internet. I love my people. And you guys showed up really loudly in the comments because I think we were all just shocked that like multiple South Asian people were on a big brand trip for once. The comments took me completely by surprise. Even Michaela pulled me aside and was like, girl, what's going on? I don't even remember what I said. I was so shocked. So I wanted to say thank you for sharing this joy with me. I'm shocked but grateful. Okay, time to debrief. Not that it was my first event or trip by any means, but being a Canadian Pakistani creator, I never dreamed of touching the mainstream American beauty space. Creators outside of Toronto or the South Asian community don't really know me, and I'm okay with that. So being a more niche creator, seeing a suitcase full of stuff show up at my doorstep or an international brand trip to Korea was a huge shock for me. But what gagged me was getting flown business class for like a 15-hour flight. My first time in a booth. I did not travel a lot growing up, so I tried to be as nonchalant as I could. Also, best plain food I've had in my entire life. I had to tell them to stop because I got so full. Then we touched down in Seoul to what is probably the best hotel I've ever stayed in my entire life. I felt like I was in a K-drama or something. You could see all of Seoul from the window. Day one, I was up bright and early. Jet lag was crazy! First, we were at the lab to learn about Chill It, which is the new water gel launch for acne-prone or oily skin. Sanitation is no joke here. We had to take air showers. I was not expecting that. After that, we went to Gwanjang Market just to eat and hang out. I tried to have a little bit of everything, but I think the twisted donuts were my favorite. Next, we had the welcome dinner, not before making some fun TikToks. Dinner was at Zero Complex. French-inspired Korean food, very unique. Next morning was great because I had such a good sleep. Slow morning, had a coffee, I was vibing. We went to a luxury Korean spa to get treatments done. I got a hydrofacial, which was very needed. My skin hates it when I travel. And then I had the honor of meeting Jung Se-mo, the most famous makeup artist in Korea. We did an entire masterclass with her. They had our videos up all around the store. I have never seen my face on a big screen like that. It was so nice being on the rooftop. Now for our last day, we were at Olive Young because they shut down the entire store for us to shop in complete privacy for 2 hours. I completely blacked out in here. It's not even funny, but I'll show you what I got later. After that, I really wanted to go to Gentle Monster. The store inside is crazy. Like a whole experience. Here is what I got. Just kidding, I got these. And then we walked around Songsu, had ramen, explored, and for our final dinner, of course, we had Korean barbecue. It was a very emotional dinner for all of us. Like, I could not believe the week I just had. I also want to say thank you to Michaela for making space for multiple South Asians to be on this trip in an industry where we have to fight so much harder to be seen. And I hope it can be a signal to any young Pakistani girls watching me to follow your dreams and not care what anybody else thinks.